Let's see those lights there. Oh, that's beautiful. Take camera 2. Stand by. And action.
At AT&T Media Services, our goal is to provide every client with an impactful, results-generating commercial. The production staff will accomplish this by working closely with each client. They will coordinate the entire production process, from pre-production meetings and script writing to videotaping on location, graphics, animation, editing, and other post-production services. Let's take a closer look at each of these areas of the process. Pre-production. AT&T Media Services account executives will work closely with each customer, developing a customized advertising schedule that best fits their needs. Once a general strategy has been agreed upon, the actual commercial production process begins. Prior to writing a commercial script, an AT&T producer generally schedules a pre-production meeting with the client to gather as much information as possible. During this initial meeting, the client and producer will discuss such matters as the target audience, message, type of commercial, creative ideas, the use and hiring of actors, and the overall production goal. Client participation in this meeting is crucial for the overall success of the commercial. The producer then takes this information and proceeds to the next area. Script writing. The script is the foundation of the entire production process and specifies both the audio and video portions of the commercial idea. In writing the script for a commercial, the producer's task is to conceive an idea that will engage and effectively deliver the advertiser's message to prospective customers. It's important to realize that the most effective commercials are those with a single idea. Too many ideas in 30 seconds will leave the viewer confused. Once a client and producer have reviewed the script together and have made any final changes, the script is signed by the client and sent to a voiceover specialist. It's important to know that any changes to the script made after this point may result in additional charges to the client. Now, the stage is set for the next step. The shoot. On the day scheduled for the actual videotaping or shooting of the commercial, an AT&T Media Services production crew will arrive at the client's place of business or other designated location with all the necessary equipment. If the client has made special arrangements for people or props to appear in the commercial, it's their responsibility to ensure they are there. All other talent and props will be taken care of by the producer. The average shoot, including setup and breakdown time, will take 2 to 4 hours per location. During the shoot, the producer will gather the necessary elements as dictated by the approved script. This typically consists of setting up the lighting and audio equipment, and the arrangement of specific backgrounds, props, and production placements. The producer is also responsible for directing the performance of any on-camera talent as well as overseeing the production crew. With shooting completed, the job is still only half finished. The commercial now moves into what is known as the post-production phase, where the elements of each project are brought together and seamlessly molded into a 30-second commercial. A large part of this post-production process consists of graphics production. The most common example of graphics production is the conversion of a client's logo from print to video. This is accomplished by digitally scanning the printed logo into a computer, then utilizing specialized graphic software to enhance the image as needed. Size can be adjusted, colors added or changed, perspective altered, and other manipulations performed to ensure the logo will look great on the television screen. AT&T's graphic artists can also use 3D animation to give the client's logo or other objects a dynamic look. In 3D animation, the different elements or shapes within the logo can be made to move on screen in 3 dimensions, finally combining to form the complete animation. The artist begins by designing what's called a wireframe model of the animation, which is quick and easy to manipulate. Once all the motions have been fine-tuned, the objects within the logo are rendered or drawn to the computer hard drive one frame at a time. A typical 3D animated logo may take 5 or 6 hours for the rendering alone. Of course, the more complicated the animation, the more time is needed to render it. Keep in mind, any changes made to a 3D animation means the entire sequence must be rendered again. Once the animation is completed, it's transferred digitally to non-linear computer editors for use in the commercial. Audio. One of the most important aspects of commercial production is audio. The audio can consist of music, jingles, sound effects, and/or voiceover talent from your local DJ to large market professionals. These elements are combined with the video to set the pace and mood of the commercial message. Editing. The editing room is where all the elements come together. Audio, video, and graphics are skillfully combined into a complete 30 or 60-second commercial. Video is digitized directly onto the computer's hard drive. Once digitized, scenes can be arranged and rearranged in a process known as digital nonlinear editing. That allows the editor to add state-of-the-art special effects to the commercial that make it stand out. Now the production process is nearly complete, but before any commercial can actually air, there's one very important step remaining: client approval. The account executive or the producer will take a copy of the finished commercial to the client for the final okay before the advertising schedule is set to begin. Each and every commercial production is unique, and steps taken may vary accordingly. But for the most part, the elements of production, script writing, shooting, graphics, editing, and client approval are standard procedure for any commercial project here at AT&T Media Services. Let the AT&T Media Services production team provide you with an impactful, results-generating commercial.